Seven Little Johnstons fans have been curious about Jonah Johnston. This is especially true after he had to move back home and sort his life out back under the family roof. Recently, Jonah landed an all-new gig. So what is he doing these days? Seven Little Johnstons. Jonah Johnston struggled with mental health and more. Jonah Johnston hasn't been shy about opening up regarding his struggles in Seven Little Johnston scenes. Jonah has been through it. In previous seasons, Jonah even had a bad experience with Delta 8, prompting Trent Johnston and Amber Johnston to intervene and bring him back home. Jonah has also been open about struggling with things like anxiety and more. Luckily, even though Seven Little Johnstons fans are not big on Trent and Amber's brand of tough love, his parents were there for him when Jonah Johnston needed it most. TLC celeb doing a lot better in current scenes. One question that a lot of Seven Little Johnstons fans had following Jonah's bad trip with Delta 8 was whether or not he struggles with things like substance abuse. At the time, both Trent and Amber vehemently denied that Jonah had any larger issues in play with things like alcohol or other drugs. As Seven Little Johnstons fans see in current season 14 scenes, Jonah Johnston is doing a lot better these days than he once was. Slowly but surely, with a little support from his family, Jonah is back on a more positive track, and he is making strides in areas where he was once stuck. Overall, fans love to see the progress Jonah has made, particularly in light of everything he has struggled with in recent years. Seven Little Johnstons. Jonah Johnston has a fancy new job title. What is it? These days, not only is Jonah Johnston in a much better headspace, as well as in a much better place with his family, but he also has a fancy new job title to boot. Jonah Johnston is a sales consultant at Walsh Honda in Macon, Georgia. According to what Jonah said in his introduction video on the company website, he has been there a little over a year, and he seems to have found a home there in a professional capacity. Jonah is dressed in a suit and tie in his introduction video, and he seems to be thriving with the company. After everything Jonah Johnston has been through to get to this point, Seven Little Johnstons fans agree that it's good to see him have some stability after things were up in the air for a while. Jonah has turned things around in a big way, and all of his hard work to right the ship is clearly paying off. According to ZipRecruiter, the average salary for someone in Honda sales in Georgia is over $65,000, with plenty of opportunity to advance. So, after some considerable struggles, Jonah seems to be well on his way to a healthy and lucrative future. For all the latest Seven Little Johnstons news, come back to TV Shows Ace for more.